Hey, what's going on, guys? Coach Hamley here with the latest episode of The Mental Side, where we talk about the mental side of the game of baseball and relate it to life. Today is Friday Focus. Before we get to today's focus, I'd like to thank you for being here on behalf of Slugger Sports Academy and helping us spread the good word and the positive vibes and message. Please give this channel and video a like. Share the link out to somebody who you think would find benefit in it, a teammate, friend, family member, or just somebody who you know would gain some insight from these talks. So today is episode 34, and this Friday focus is going to be on reading. So hopefully I didn't lose too many of my teenage guys. I would have been right there with you. Back in the day, I was not much of a reader. However, as I've gotten older, I've understood the insight and the gains that you can make by reading. And I think a lot of it is just finding what readings interest you. Harry Truman once said, "Not all readers are leaders. However, all leaders are readers." I think I said that correctly, right? Not all readers are leaders. However, all leaders are readers. So if you want to be proficient in your craft, baseball or anything else, you got to read up on this stuff. It's been amazing to me as a coach, and I've been doing this now for about 10 years, how many ball players don't really do any homework on their craft. Shockingly, not many watched baseball when they could. And there is so much great information out there on the social media platforms, podcasts, audiobooks. You really don't even have to flip through pages anymore. I like to mix it up. I definitely get my fill of podcasts. I listen to a number of different podcasts. Comment below your favorite podcasts, or ask me what I'm listening to. It changes weekly. Just whatever I'm feeling. A lot of times it doesn't have to do with baseball. Many times it's on the psychology of the game, leadership, or just mindfulness and mental training. And then I get to share it with you. You know, a lot of this material isn't stuff that I've just come up with organically. There's a lot of way smarter people than me out there who share out their message. You know, we've talked about how success leaves clues. We just got to pick up the clues. So I would encourage you on this Friday focus, going into the weekend, find something that you find passion in reading. And if you say you're not a reader, I think you just haven't found what really interests you or what you're passionate about. And if you're passionate about your game, you should be reading up on it, whether that's, you know, mechanics, the mental side. Obviously, being here, you're learning a little bit about the mental side. Um, just insight on the game. I love reading on guys who have played the game at a very high level, what their psyche is, what they've done, how they prepare, how they train. And really what it comes down to is you never know it, or you never know what you're going to need until you need it. And you'll find that as you read more and gain more insight, that it starts to blend itself into your own thinking. And with that, I would encourage you to read material that you don't agree with. You know, as a coach, I try to read anything and everything, even if it doesn't agree with my philosophy, because I believe to be a better coach, to give my guys the best that they deserve to have, I need to be able to not be an expert on everything. However, at least be in the know and know what's going on and know what's current and up to date in baseball, in the mental side of the game. And for you as a player too, um, being a student of your game is only going to make you better. And you won't regret it either. You're not going to ever regret uh, learning something or reading up on something, even going to like a seminar or a class, 45, 60-minute seminar or class. I've listened to a number of speakers, and it's just maybe 30 seconds or a minute that have really caught my attention and that I can use. Same thing with a book. Maybe you didn't really enjoy the book, you don't really agree with the author. However, there's something that you can pull from it. You can learn from anything and everyone. So go out there this weekend and focus on where you can learn. Now more than ever, you probably have a little bit of free time, and this is a great time to study up. And there's so many resources out there, and that also makes me want to touch on being in the know with the different sources and not just taking everything for face value or what somebody says and saying, this is what I need to do now. There's a lot of stuff out there, especially in the social media age, where there's people posting all kinds of stuff. Fact check, ask why, ask questions. And even with coaches, if you're a summer ball coach, if you're a summer ball player, you have a summer ball coach, you have your school coach, maybe you even get private lessons. You're hearing a lot of different talk, people giving you their best, giving you their philosophies. It can be overwhelming. So be able to take it and filter and see things through different lenses. And what you'll find is you'll come up with your own philosophy. And you should be reflecting at night or just in general reflecting on who you are as a ball player. You know, we do this with our guys at Calvin. We ask them, I want you to think on what makes you a great hitter. What's your approach in the box? What are you thinking about when you find yourself in a slump? What's your thought process? You know, you can't always just think of the positives because, you know, in baseball especially, it's a game that inherently has failure in it. So you're going to experience failure more than you're going to face or feel or face positives. And just like I've said in the past, setting up a tee waist high right down the middle and just continually hitting a ball at that spot is not going to make you better. It might feel good. You're not getting any better. You need to practice hitting the ball in all locations, and you need to be visualizing where the ball's coming out of the pitcher's hand, where his window is, right? Where the ball is going to be released, your rhythm, your timing, and it all comes back to reading and listening to those who have done it before you. Again, success leaves clues. We're not trying to reinvent the wheel. However, what you'll find is as you read and listen more, you'll come up with your own style, your own philosophy, and your own flavor with going about it. So with that, your Friday focus. Get out there and read this weekend. Find something. If you're wondering what I'm reading or listening to, give me a shout. Comment down below. Shoot me an email. Find me on social media at RobHamley88, at Coach Hamley, and I'd be happy to share with you what I'm reading or listening to. All right. Thanks again for being here. Give this video a like, the channel a like, share it out. Let's continue to grow this community. I'm excited to continue this and be here with you throughout the summer. More great things to come. And until then, keep slugging.